My 200 account farm worth $3,000 was on the edge of collapse in an absolute inglorious end. This time it's more complicated and less bright. Hi there, Rancher is still alive. This video is going to be more of a casual chat, but before we dive in, I want to thank you for subscribing and supporting my channel. We together are now the community of over 1,000 farmers. Let's go! To celebrate this milestone, I've given 10 Steam gift cards and a Prime account on my Discord server. All the prizes were sent, delivered and received by new owners. My congratulations to Bloody, Macaroni, RVJ, Beyond, Alice, Min, SkyTE, Dormant Farmer, Guhina, Cranky Pants, and I'm honestly glad to see some names I remember from the very beginning of my channel. Thank you guys. And by the way, you can grab a $5 gift card for free by leaving a comment under this video. Share your thoughts, support the rancher, or say I got what I deserve. I will randomly pick a comment from the subscriber to send the gift. And the gift from the previous video goes to GeorgeGG92525. Now back to the video. The average price of cases is around $1, plus we've got new skins in the active pool. It seems like what could be better for a farmer? Great moment to jump right in and start farming. But of course, it all comes with a ban wave. Even though my accounts initially survived, I eventually got hit by a wave and lost 10 new accounts that I created to open cases. As you might have seen in my previous farm report, I opened 10 cases and didn't get anything rare. The second week I opened 10 more cases. You will now see the screenshots of the drops. Again, nothing too special, which is fine because that's the point of the test. But shortly after that, I discovered that those accounts got banned. So after 2 weeks of farming and opening cases, they were banned. Moreover, 2 of them had 5 Armory Passes each. And the saddest part is that one of those accounts I share with my friend, so he can also farm the Battle Pass, and he bought himself 5 passes. And I was confident about those accounts as they were fresh and crisp like a fresh croissant. I told my friend there's 0 chance that he get banned. Oops, I guess he'll be sending me a bill for $80 soon. Or maybe that was his bad luck. Anyways, you wanna know how much this fan ride cost me? Let's count. 10 Prime accounts, $150. 2 full Battle Passes, $160. And I spent money on keys and earned nothing. Burned cases instead of selling them. Roughly speaking, that's about $370 loss in total. But if we take a step further in our calculations and see that we farm cases to sell for IRL money for about 25-30% less than their Steam price, all the Armory Passes I bought with my own money. I top up Steam balance with gift cards or Steam Fortress keys to make it quick and avoid money holds. So basically, that money isn't equal, right? To get my $350 back in crypto, I need to farm cases worth around $480 on Steam. Now it starts to really hurt. If you're looking for the lowest fees on the market, Skin Vault is the best place for you, with a free $10 trade bonus on your first trade. They've got a massive deposit bonus to help you out if you're trying to buy some brand new skins or ones with the best prices. It's an instant sell site which is absolutely perfect. Plus, their fees for everything nearly 50% lower than the competition. And your trades are going to take under 30 seconds. Use code RANCHER to get a free $10 trade bonus on your first trade and also a lifetime 35% deposit bonus. And that is Skin Vault. Link is in the description. Enjoy. So my farm ended up losing another 36 accounts later on. These bans weren't related at all. There's no pattern to it. Interestingly enough, the accounts that have been farmed for a long time survived, while the ones that started just 2 or 3 weeks ago got wiped out. If someone told me they lost about 20% of their farm during the ban wave, I'd say, yo dude, you're super lucky. Keep farming, make your money back and hope the next wave will hit like, I don't know, 4 months later. But I don't know about this time. And what about the battle passes? Well, some players were showing off their rare skins like AKs and OPs worth $100. I was getting skins worth $4. I found myself wondering if that was even worth logging into these accounts to sell those rare skins, losing 15%, then buying something else to cash out, and losing another roughly 30% from the original price of $4. In reality, I'd probably end up with something around $2.50 in crypto. And sure, you might say, Rancher, any business is built on locking in those small profits that add up to extra profit in the long run. And you're right, but honestly, I just did not have the willpower or patience to log into those accounts. So over 2 weeks of farming new skins, I didn't get anything at all. Plus, my farm kept stumbling over banned accounts, I kept deleting those accounts, that they kept popping up again and again. And at some point, I just gave up and stopped farming altogether. So instead of 328 accounts I was supposed to farm in 2 weeks, I ended up farming about 296. That's basically missed profit. Maybe something rare could have dropped, but I think some of you get it. Sometimes you're just not feeling it. Can happen to anyone. Alright, let's move on to the weekly report. So I got 57 Recoil cases, 86 Fracture cases, 42 Kilowatt cases, 59 Revolution cases, and 50 Dreams and Nightmares cases. Luckily, I managed to catch 2 rare cases, a CS2 and God bless the Gaben, a Bravo case worth $57.50. At least something rare dropped for me in those 2 weeks, which put a smile on my face and gave me a little extra motivation to keep going. So I farmed 296 accounts and made $264.59. This week I'm not counting the skins. Why? Because as you can see on the screen right now, I burned everything in trade-ups. Sure, you can call Rancher a gambler. That was indeed a desperate and unreasonable move. All that I left with was $3 in skins. Even though I could have gotten Deagle worth over $100, but we all know where those thoughts come from and where they lead us. So in total, over these 2 weeks, I made $267.59. If we add this to the previous amount, which was $1,373.43, my 200 account farm has brought me a total of $1,641.02. But during this time, I lost 36 accounts, which was $540 critical damage hit. Once we take those losses into account, my farm has brought me about $1,101.02 so far. There were also 10 extra gamble test accounts that I didn't really count in my farm, but we all remember how much it hurt. So what can I say? A lot of people are asking me if it's worth starting now. Seeing all this, I've been advising against for at least, I don't know, a couple weeks. Valve might just be testing their system and could wipe everyone, now or later on. However, at this point, I think it's okay to slowly start reviving your farm and get back farming. The fact that I survived with 164 accounts is satisfying. It shows I did things pretty right. I just didn't pay enough attention to those new accounts and tossed them into the mix without any extra thought. I could have worked on that a little more and probably keep more accounts alive. So we don't stop, we keep pushing. But I have to say that my interest is slowly fading. There's no real stimulation anymore. You know how it is. We're humans, we need to keep moving forward, grow, expand, experience. For everyone talking about manual farming, sooner or later you find your limits. It can be time, energy, maybe money. If it's one of the first two, your next logical step is to evolve into automatic farming. And personally, I hit a different kind of wall with automated farming. I now see that there is no straight line evolution and growth. It's more like back and forth on a bigger scale. If we're talking about manual farming, you'll get tired of it in just a couple weeks or months. And honestly, that's the right mindset, because you can earn more using your brain and hands. So don't settle for manual farming, and don't even start with automated farming. Go out there and do something real. Work, earn actual cash, whether it's rupees, rubles, dollars, anything. Do we wait? I think we wait. Sorry, I forgot to close the windows to protect us from the outside world. Alright, we're good. So to conclude, I did survive, and if you did too, be polite and thank Uncle Gaben in the comments. You might even get a free Steam gift card, no? And on that note, give this video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you wanna see more, and go to Discord server to find more great like-minded people. That's it for the video, and as always, good luck, have fun, and see you soon.